like he might be coming in and playing some Zarya for us today. So this is what we want to see from Baby Bay.
True enough. Let's take a look at
Get that first elimination. Here we go again.
Baby Bay's got the grab now to another worry for Boston here. He's going to toss it in. He gets eaten though by RCK. Ready for it on the Diva. We talked about that decision making with Baby Bay, and that was a very telegraphed grab, and Atlanta might pay for it here. The fight's still going. Transcendence might be able to save them here. Trans on both sides. Self-destruct not getting a whole lot. Fusions does go for the Earth Shatter. Manages to push Rain back a little bit. Boston still hasn't flipped the point. They're going for it now, but Fusions is down, and there's a double kill from RCK. That's exactly what the Boston Uprising needed. Colorhex, though, taking himself out in the process of all this, but it looks like he's going to be able to claim the point in the end.
But in spite of that, Joe, you see...
Gets rezzed immediately, though, so he's okay. Urster just waiting for a chance to use his barrage as Blase uses his. It's going to be the EMP coming in from FRD on Atlanta Reign. Acronym City here. Atlanta still has not been able to flip the point back. They get close, though.
Great pulse bomb on a Dogman.
Yeah, that pulse bomb. You don't see Mercies get caught by that too much. Colorhex is ready.
At the point. Take a look here at Colorhex again. Trying to get around the flank here, and does actually manage to make a nice play onto Dogman's first.
A boon for Boston after this trade here. Boston Uprising back on the point, trying to tie things up on Lijiang Tower. They're going to use that EMP from RCK. Popo very, very low on the side. Can they finish him off? Zarya Shield can't quite do it. Fusions finishes the kill. Dogman coming in now with the Coalescence, and it's going to be Boston Uprising, though, all over Atlanta Reign. Dogman just cannot keep his team alive or do the damage necessary. That's what happens sometimes on that Moira. Now Masa with a last-ditch effort sound barrier. But Boston will not be denied. Looks like they're going to tie up Lijiang Tower here as soon as the kills are cleaned up. Urster on the Hammond just trying to get anything going here. Looking like it's going to be Boston, though.
Yeah, definitely Boston is going to clean this up eventually after these last few stragglers come in. There you go.
Reinhardt with the Winston Shield and the Zarya bubble. That's crazy. Boston trying to get something done, but they're all caught. The Graviton Surge. It's going to be the Sound Barrier trying to keep them alive. Oh, Poco gets a little bit too aggro there. Gets taken out. And RCK with the triple K. All right, going to be another Primal Rage from FRD. There's the Shatter. Gets a lot of them. Popo setting up his team for the win on this map. The Fusions gets the kill on FRD anyway, though. The follow-up on the Shatter just didn't come through for Atlanta. Now they're short-handed as they use that Sound Barrier. Boston Uprising, they need to capitalize on the opportunity they've been given here. RCK manages to help his team flip the point back again. Baby Bay, though, so close to another grab. Maybe they can flip it back here.
There it is.
All right, grab again. Can they get the kills, though? They flip it back. Overtime expiring. Boston needs to get there. They can't do it. And it will be Atlanta taking Lijiang Tower. Now that is my kind of map.
And I think that's a pretty good...
Let you forget that. So Lijiang Tower going the way of Atlanta Reign.
Use the Rip Tire. So actually turns out that Trance to be a good play.
We're back in a DPS meta, guys. Here we go. Kellick's down early. Urster gets a kill. Colorhex finds Enlier. The Widow v Widow. RCK finds Dogman with that self-destruct. It was so sad seeing Zen trying to slowly float away from that, but hey, you just get caught once in a while. Collects another one on the Masa there. And we'll see if Boston can complete the take. It's looking pretty good now. Not a lot of health left on Poco. Yeah, that should be about it. So, FRD trying to find a way to eat that one. Gets used on the wall there. And they caught enough of them. Self-destruct coming in, and that's going to be one on Urster with it. But Urster gets two at the tire. Couldn't dodge the bomb, but that's okay because he got two with his own ultimate.
There was no follow-up damage because the Blizzard had 2 points taken.
All right, well, Enlier dropping the Blizzard. Urster dropping the bodies. Let the bodies hit the, well, ancient architecture.
Here with the Pulse Bomb.
RD, meanwhile, there's the EMP. What can they combo this into now? There's a barrage onto Kellex here. Gets the Lucio. That's pretty valuable. Kellex still nowhere near his sound barrier. Meanwhile, Blase in the invuln field yet again. He dropped his amplification matrix, trying to give his team a little bit more damage here. Fusion's down again, though. Nobody able to really utilize this. And now Blase trying to navigate the minefield. It's not easy, man. Taking a lot of damage, stays alive with the shift. But again, Atlanta Reign getting the kills they need, and they only need that one tick on the control meter to win the map.
I gotta deal with these respawns, but they're doing it well.
They are indeed doing it well. Goodbye, Kellex again. Maywall is out. Aim God just trying to last as long as he can. RCK did get the kill onto Dogman. That is something. Atlanta Reign, though, not gonna be really too disturbed by any of this. The res come in from Masa anyway. They don't look like they're gonna be pushed off of point B anytime soon. It's been an admirable hold from Boston, actually, but Atlanta slowly but surely getting the kills they need. Another barrage of Mercer. It's fireworks that celebrate Atlanta going up 2-0 in this series.
The setups have been so good, Doa.
Atlanta's been putting together. I wouldn't be surprised if they had something specific for Ike involved.
Feeling. But then Boston also going back into spawn, and now here we are. RCK still with that EMP, and that's gonna hit a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, he got at least 5 there. Masa drops the sound barrier on what's left, able to keep his team alive here. Ursa coming in with the double kill actually on the Brigida. Payload still moving a little bit, now Fusion's in a lot of trouble. Blase walking in, trying to equalize here. Gets the armor pack on his team. Fusion's down though, so Boston without that Reinhardt can have a really hard time pushing forward.
Yeah, Poco dies right before he can get that primal rage. That could have been a difference maker, but instead, Boston continues to roll as Atlanta just tries to dive onto the card.
Yeah, you don't catch anybody with it though. Atlanta Reign trying to jump down. RCK still behind here. Now the primal rage comes out from Poco, but he doesn't have a lot of health remaining. Oh, he got the knockoff! That works! Fusion down, he's looking for more. Primal rage so dangerous near that bridge. Nobody crosses that bridge without Poco's say-so.
So are they just going to give it up?
That's right. Time to hack the world. Here we go. Hits a lot of people with that one right now. Poco down immediately. Couldn't keep the Winston alive. Going to be the sound barrier from Boston as well to just kind of seal the deal. It's going to be Masa using his own sound barrier to try and keep Atlanta in this one. They've got the grab though on the Boston side. Self-destruct, not getting anything, but color hacks on Boston, getting 3 and setting up the end of point B.
Yeah, no pressure on
Massacred. That Reinhardt in with nothing to block it. He's going to drop the shatter, but there's no follow-up. Atlanta Reign using the sound barrier to get aggressive again. Oh, RCK finds Kodak, though, with the self-destruct. It's not over yet for Atlanta. Trying to get a few more kills. Kellex gets taken out. Things starting to fall apart a little bit for Boston. Baby Bay's grab gets eaten by RCK. Good start now for Boston as they re-engage with Aim God's Transcendence. Atlanta Reign trying to struggle. Color Hex did swap over to the Soldier. He's going to go down, though, taken out by his own rocket. Atlanta responding with more kills. And it looks like this is where the payload stops for Boston.
It was already used from Boston. Didn't get a pick off of it, but they still have the armor.
Yeah, that's right. Masa looking for the picks there. Color Hex getting very close for the Graviton Surge for Boston. Only having to wait one more moment. There's the grab. Masa use that sound barrier. Maybe no, they can use the Transcendence first for Kodak. Right, RCK doesn't get anybody with that self-destruct. FRD done with his two. Sound barrier used by Boston now as Atlanta re-engages. They've got their own grab, and that is a great set of kills for Atlanta Reign. That's what you want to see. They were able to save the grab until the support ultimates were. They've got FRD self-destruct too. Might be able to set up the bigger bank combo here. Waiting for it. Oh, he threw it right into RCK again. Oh, and then FRD. He's color hexed this. Not a good day for grabs here on point C, but it's a good day for Boston Uprising as they're going to get the kills to push Atlanta back here. RCK nearly getting D-Mech. Can they get the heals on him? There's going to be the Amp Matrix thrown down by Blase. Nobody really able to fire through it, though. Baby Bay down regardless. Aim God gets that. Can they make it? They barely do. Boston Uprising with some ultimates. It's going to be the sound barriers, the grab, everything but the kitchen getting thrown in to this fight here. Atlanta, though, gets a kill in the invuln field. Can they get the real kills now? There's a grab from Baby Babe. This one not eaten. Self-destruct coming in. No kills out of that one. The shield from Reinhardt got turned in time. Fusion protecting his team, but now Kellex is down. There goes Color Hacks, and it looks like Atlanta Reign, despite the shatter from Fusions, might be able to do it right here. Self-destruct, RCK gets 2! Really? RCK catching a couple people that couldn't quite get around the corner, and he is lasting long enough for his teammates to get back from the respawns. Atlanta Reign scrambling to try to win this series right now. Masa a little bit low, and they can't quite get there. Boston Uprising stays alive in the series.
RCK!
What a hero, man.
The self-destruct.
In keeping them alive in this series. Really looked like it was going to be, still got that grab ready to go. Poco going to get stunned for a moment, uses that primal rage. Kodak caught again. by RCK self-destruct. So Atlanta fighting it short-handed. Now it's going to be the Transcendence from Boston. They're going to use the grab as well, and they're going to get the kills they need. Perhaps, ooh, shield up just in time by Fusions to make sure that there was no comeback from FRD's self-destruct. That's going to be about that. Maybe
There for the Atlanta Reign.
Baby Bay nearly at that grab, but it's going to be Boston's coming out first. RCK with the self-destruct, no kills despite the boot coming in. Now the grab from Baby Bay. Another self-destruct. FRD, no kills from him on the Atlanta side, but there's a great shatter from Reinhardt. Poco, no kills though out of that one. They still can't finish anyone. Fusion separated and taken out now. They finally got the pick they were looking for. And that's going to be Atlanta Reign winning that fight. Getting
half off the clock.
Get a good position to use it. Gonna EMP 5 people. Masa gets the sound barrier off just in time. Now the shatter comes down. No way to block that one, and it's gonna be Boston getting the kills anyway. That bridge up there makes it tough to get rid of the Sombra. Poco a little bit low already. There's the grab though from Baby Bay. And they get the kill here. We'll see. Now grab comes in from Boston. No kills from either side on that one. Support ults doing their job, but there's a shatter on diffusions from Poco. RCK down. Got him with the Earth Shatter. And Atlanta Reign, they're getting the kills they need here. Another one on diffusions. Now it's all about handling the respawns, and on this map, when everybody is so bottled up, it's not hard to do the payload right now. Atlanta Reign with the rally, trying to stay alive here at Boston Uprising. They've got the sound barrier, but they are in trouble. Self-destruct from RCK, no kills out of that one, but the payload, the movie, you gotta get on the cart. Boston knows it. Oh, FRD gets back just in time. No, they actually got it there. They took point A. Atlanta Reign couldn't quite do it. They forgot about the cart. Blase down now. Maybe they can stop it, but it's so big for Boston to get A. Another sound barrier for Kelly.
Out there trying to get on the payload and trigger OT, and they will.
They need to win a miracle fight here. Poco back again. Here comes FRD. It's going to be a sound barrier for both teams. Poco in the back lines gets that primal rage. He had the ultimate available here, but the shatter comes in from Fusions, and he kills out of that. Bolsonata's down. Fusions in some trouble. They take him out, and Atlanta Reign, can they maybe turn this around? I don't know, man. RCK gets demeched. You gotta stay on the point now. We're deep into overtime. Are you kidding me? Color Hex gets the stick on the Poco. And Boston Uprising just may have found the pick. That Winston out of the way. They got a chance, but it's still a brawl. There goes Baby Bay. Atlanta Reign not dead yet. Maybe FRD with the self-destruct can do it. No kills out of that one. RCK gets another one. It's gonna be Boston Uprising, I think, at the end of all of this, winning the fight. And that is going to be map 5 incoming. Boston Uprising wins Gibraltar.
What an
less personnel changes on the roster, but still, you know, of course, had that kill there. Poco down though. So Boston Uprising with the 6v5. Ooh, aim got taken out by Erster, but I think Boston still going to try to muscle their way in, but not with a sleeping Hammond. Erster with another finishing blow as he took the early shot. Color Hex comes back and grabs 2 himself. Boston has not yet flipped the point. They're doing it now.
Sombra 3-3, switching Dogman over to the Moira.
RCK right there with the EMP though, hitting a few people. They get the kill on the Color Hex. Poco down though on the Atlanta side. RCK gonna try to charge in, and looks like sound barrier's out for Boston as well. Support ultimate dedicated to him. Baby Bay does get the kill on the Blase though. Oh, Fusion's right on top of Masa. A little bit too far forward there, and he is bailing out the Boston Uprising right now.
RCK making the huge difference. He managed to hack Masa, who is the only player on the ring with the ultimate available, denying the sound barrier and ensuring they're going to win this fight.
We're into overtime now. RCK get a couple cleanup kills, and Boston
so crucial.
You can have the nano boost as well. There's the EMPs coming out for both teams. Masa down though. It's going to be Boston with a kill advantage early on. AimGod died before he could use his nano boost, but it looks like the rest of the team is going to be able to clean up anyway. Fusions with the double kill. The EMP from RCK a bit better. They're going to take it back, and they're going to be close
to the bag.
Gonna try. There's a hack onto Poco. He's in big trouble already, and the EMP on the rest of the team. Poco the first to fall. The sound barrier comes in. Masa able to use it, but a shatter from Fusions may have set up even more kills. Color Hex just wrecking everybody now on that Zarya. And there's a retake from Boston Uprising. Back into overtime we go, and nobody from Atlanta really there to contest now. That is it. The Boston Uprising complete the reverse sweep.
And that's the power of Boston, Noah.
Yep.
Aren't they going to outplay you in team?